Mr. Mullock is on his way to the office, presumably to be formally welcomed as a member of...
Crossroads, 1964 to 1988, was one of the most iconic British soap operas, with its unforgettable characters and dramatic plot lines keeping audiences hooked for nearly 25 years. But what happened to the cast once the show ended? How did the lives of these actors evolve after the final curtain? In this video, we'll explore the journeys of the Crossroads stars, looking into their careers, personal lives, and the surprising twists their paths took after leaving the set. From continued success in acting to new ventures outside of the spotlight, join us as we reveal what became of the talented cast that made Crossroads a television legend. Noel Gordon was a renowned British actress, best remembered for her portrayal of Meg Richardson in the popular television series Crossroads, 1964 to 1988. Born on December 25, 1919, in Pinner, London, England, Noel's career spanned several decades, marked by significant achievements and personal moments that shaped her legacy. Her acting journey began in the early 1940s, during World War II, when Noel first performed in radio broadcasts and then moved into the theater. She trained at the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, and soon found herself on the stage, where she built her reputation. However, it was her role in Crossroads that truly defined her career. Playing Meg Richardson, the owner of the Crossroads Motel, she became a staple of British television. The show, which aired for 24 years, was a daily soap opera set in a small-town motel, and Noel's character was a cornerstone of its success. When Crossroads first aired in 1964, Noel Gordon was 44 years old. Her portrayal of Meg, a warm-hearted, strong-willed matriarch, struck a chord with audiences, and her presence helped the show gain a loyal following. Over the years, she became synonymous with the series. The soap was known for its occasionally melodramatic plots and characters, and Noel's performance as Meg, dealing with everything from romance and betrayal to business struggles, was a defining feature of the show. Throughout her time on Crossroads, Noel's personal life was often a subject of media attention. She was married twice in her life, the first time to a man named John Le Mesurier, an actor best known for his role in Dad's Army. However, their marriage ended in divorce, and Noel later married a man named Peter Altaras, a businessman. Her second marriage was relatively quiet and private, but she seemed to have found happiness in this second chapter of her personal life. Noel had no children from either of her marriages, which remained a personal aspect of her life. Despite her enduring success on Crossroads, Noel's career had its ups and downs. While she was a household name for the duration of the show, the series was eventually canceled in 1988 after a series of financial difficulties. This cancellation marked a turning point for Noel, as she had spent more than 2 decades in the role of Meg, and many fans were devastated by the show's conclusion. Despite this setback, Noel continued to work in television and film, but never quite recaptured the same level of fame that she had enjoyed with Crossroads. In the years following Crossroads, Noel Gordon's health began to decline. She was diagnosed with cancer, and by the early 1990s, her health worsened. She passed away on May 14, 1985, at the age of 65, just a few years after the show ended. Her death marked the end of an era for Crossroads fans, as Noel Gordon had been the heart and soul of the series. Sue Lloyd was a British actress, best known for her role as Barbara Hunter in the popular British soap opera Crossroads, which aired from 1964 to 1988. She was born on August 7, 1939, in London, England, and at the time of joining Crossroads in 1979, she was 39 years old. Her portrayal of Barbara, a character involved in dramatic storylines at the fictional Motel, became one of the show's most memorable. Her performance earned her a place in the hearts of viewers and made her a household name in British television. Before Crossroads, Sue had already established herself in the entertainment industry with roles in various television dramas and films, including appearances in The Saint and Emergency Ward 10. However, it was her role in Crossroads that made her a well-known figure, leading to a significant fan base. The character of Barbara Hunter, full of emotional depth and complex relationships, was central to many of the soap's story arcs. This exposure helped Sue gain widespread recognition, but the role would also define her career for years to come. Sue Lloyd's personal life was relatively private, and she married actor and director John Franklin Robbins. While there was little public information about the details of their marriage, it seemed to be a stable and happy relationship. Sue and John had a daughter named Tina, though their family life was kept away from the media spotlight. Despite her fame, Sue led a fairly low-profile life outside of her acting career. Her career faced some challenges after leaving Crossroads. While she continued to make guest appearances on television, her roles in the years following the show did not achieve the same level of prominence. Nevertheless, she remained a respected figure in British television, and her work on Crossroads continued to be a defining moment in her career. Sue Lloyd passed away on October 20, 2011, at the age of 72, after a prolonged illness. Her death was mourned by fans and colleagues alike, particularly those who remembered her iconic portrayal of Barbara Hunter in Crossroads. Even though Sue's career post-Crossroads was quieter, her contribution to British soap operas remains an important part of television history. Today, Sue is remembered for her impact on Crossroads and her ability to bring depth and emotion to her roles. While her later career may not have reached the same heights, her legacy in British television continues, and her portrayal of Barbara Hunter remains a fondly remembered part of Crossroads history. Sue Lloyd's life and career are a testament to the dedication and resilience of an actress who brought joy and drama to the small screen. Susan Hansen, born on January 2, 1943 in the United Kingdom, is best known for her role as Diane Lawton in the long-running British soap opera Crossroads, 1964 to 1988. She joined the show in 1965 when she was just 22 years old, and her portrayal of the character Diane made her a household name. Diane's storylines were filled with romantic entanglements, family conflicts, and emotional drama, and Susan's performance resonated with viewers during the 1960s. Crossroads became a cultural phenomenon, running for 24 years, and Susan's role was integral to the show's early success. While Crossroads remains her most famous role, Susan continued her acting career after leaving the series in the late 1960s. She appeared in a variety of other British TV series, though none achieved the same level of prominence as Crossroads. Susan's post-Crossroads career consisted of smaller roles in television and a few stage performances, but she was unable to replicate the widespread recognition she had enjoyed on the soap opera. Despite this, she maintained a respected reputation in the industry for her acting ability. On the personal front, Susan Hansen has kept her private life relatively low-key. She married and had children, though she has kept details of her family life largely private. Susan's desire for privacy has meant that not much is known about her husband or her children, though she has been reported to have a happy family life. She was able to step away from the media attention and focus on her personal happiness outside of the public spotlight. After her time on Crossroads, Susan Hansen gradually faded from the public eye. She did not actively seek out the limelight and seemed content to live a quieter life. Her acting career slowed down, and she made fewer public appearances. She occasionally appeared in smaller television projects, but did not attempt to pursue leading roles again, preferring to enjoy a more private life. As of today, Susan Hansen is 81, but she has remained largely out of the public eye in recent years. There have been no major updates on her career or personal life as she continues to live a peaceful and private existence. In conclusion, Susan Hansen's portrayal of Diane Lawton in Crossroads remains a defining aspect of her career, and she is fondly remembered by fans of the show. While her career did not reach the same heights after her time on the soap, her contribution to British television is undeniable. Susan has kept her personal life private, enjoying a quiet life away from the media spotlight, and continues to be respected for her role in one of the UK's most beloved soap operas. Cathy Staff was a beloved British actress, most famous for her portrayal of Doris Luke in the long-running television series Crossroads, 1964 to 1988. Born on July 12, 1928, in Birmingham, England, Cathy's career spanned over 5 decades, and she became an iconic figure in British television. She joined Crossroads in 1978 at the age of 50 and played Doris Luke, the warm-hearted and often comedic housekeeper at the Crossroads Motel. Her performance helped cement Doris as one of the show's most enduring characters. Before her role in Crossroads, Cathy had built a successful career in television and theater. She appeared in a variety of television series, including The Navy Lark, and performed in many stage productions. However, it was her role in Crossroads that made her a household name. Her portrayal of Doris, who often provided comic relief amidst the melodrama of the soap opera, resonated with audiences and made Cathy a staple on British television. Cathy's personal life was relatively private, though she had a happy marriage to actor John Staff. The couple had 2 children together, but Cathy kept details about her family out of the public eye, preferring to focus on her work. She often spoke fondly of her husband, describing their relationship as one of mutual support and affection. While her personal life was not as public as her career, Cathy's stable family life provided a contrast to the emotional ups and downs her Crossroads character often experienced. After Crossroads ended in 1988, Cathy continued to act, taking on roles in various television dramas, comedies, and films. While she never quite recaptured the fame she had during her Crossroads years, she remained a respected and beloved actress in the British television scene. Her career, though marked by some challenges and occasional setbacks, demonstrated her versatility as an actress. In the later years of her life, Cathy faced health challenges. She was diagnosed with cancer, which affected her ability to work. Cathy passed away on December 13, 2008, at the age of 80, leaving behind a lasting legacy as one of British television's most cherished stars. Fans and colleagues mourned her death, remembering her for her warmth, humor, and talent. Cathy Staff's portrayal of Doris Luke remains one of the most iconic roles in British soap opera history, and she is fondly remembered by Crossroads fans and television audiences alike. Her legacy endures through her work, which continues to inspire and entertain new generations. Sue Nichols, born November 23, 1943, is a well-known English actress recognized primarily for her role as Marilyn Gates in the iconic British soap opera Crossroads, 1964 to 1988. At the time she joined Crossroads, Sue was in her early 20s. Her portrayal of Marilyn, a character full of charm and warmth, made her a beloved figure among the show's fans, and her contribution to the series remains a highlight of her career. Sue's career began with several smaller television roles, but it was her portrayal of Marilyn that truly brought her fame. Marilyn was the secretary to the owner of Crossroads Motel, and her character was involved in many of the soap's dramatic and emotional storylines. Crossroads became a significant part of British television, and Sue's role became integral to the show's success in its early years. She played Marilyn for several years, becoming one of the most memorable characters of the series. Sue married actor Mark Eden in 1993. Mark was known for his role in the soap Coronation Street and had a long career in British television. The couple had a happy marriage, and they were often seen attending public events together. Mark passed away in 2021, marking a deep loss for Sue, who had spent many years by his side. Sue also has a son, though she has kept much of her family life private, choosing to maintain a sense of privacy away from the public eye. Her approach to keeping her family life out of the spotlight has allowed her to continue focusing on her acting career, remaining a respected and cherished figure in British television. After Crossroads, Sue's career continued to thrive. She joined the cast of Coronation Street in 1979, where she played Audrey Roberts, a role that became another cornerstone of her career. Audrey's character was central to many storylines in Coronation Street, and Sue's portrayal made her a beloved part of the show's long history. Sue remained with Coronation Street for many years, continuing to bring Audrey to life with warmth and depth. Despite the challenges actors often face in maintaining a steady career, Sue's presence in both Crossroads and Coronation Street solidified her reputation in British television. She earned recognition for her acting talent, and both roles ensured her a lasting legacy in soap operas. Sue is 81 as of 2024 and enjoys a quieter life, occasionally attending special events. Her legacy as an actress is firmly established, especially with her long-running roles in Crossroads and Coronation Street. While her acting career slowed down in recent years, her contributions to British soap operas have left an indelible mark on the industry. Diane Grayson, born in 1948, is a British actress best known for her role as Penny Richardson in the popular British soap opera Crossroads, 1964 to 1988. When she joined the cast in 1966, Diane was in her early 20s. Penny was a central character in the early years of the show, working at the fictional Crossroads Motel and becoming involved in many of its key storylines. Diane's portrayal of Penny made her a favorite among viewers and solidified her as a well-known face in British television. Diane's acting career began in the early 1960s, and she appeared in various television dramas before landing her breakthrough role in Crossroads. Her character, Penny Richardson, was involved in love interests, family drama, and personal growth, making her relatable and engaging for the audience. Crossroads was one of the most popular soaps on British television, and Diane's role helped to anchor the show during its early success. At the time of her casting, Diane was in her mid-20s. She quickly became a prominent part of Crossroads, which was known for its character-driven stories. Penny's character, a young woman navigating life at the motel, resonated with viewers, and Diane's natural acting style played a key role in the show's popularity. Diane's time on Crossroads was integral to her career, and her role as Penny became one of the most memorable in the show's history. In her personal life, Diane married actor John Grayson, and the couple enjoyed a happy and private life together. They had children, though Diane has always been discreet about her family life, preferring to keep it out of the public eye. Despite her fame, Diane valued her privacy and kept a low profile regarding her personal relationships. After leaving Crossroads, Diane continued to work in television, though she did not achieve the same level of fame she had during her time on the soap. She made guest appearances in various television dramas, but her roles became less frequent as she focused more on family life. While she did not have another long-running role, Diane's acting abilities remained respected within the industry. By the 1980s, Diane stepped away from television and became less active in the entertainment world. Though she occasionally appeared in minor roles, her public profile significantly decreased. Her most notable contribution to television remained her role in Crossroads, and she continues to be fondly remembered by fans of the show. As of 2024, Diane Grayson is 76, but has largely stayed out of the public eye. She has kept a private life in recent years, and little is known about her current activities. Nevertheless, her legacy as an actress in Crossroads remains intact, with many fans still recalling her portrayal of Penny Richardson as a key part of the show's success. Carolyn Jones, born on April 28, 1941, in Amarillo, Texas, was an American actress best known for her role as Sharon Metcalfe in the British soap opera Crossroads, 1964 to 1988. She joined the series in 1977, at the age of 36, during a key period for the show. Although Crossroads was a departure from her usual acting projects, Carolyn's portrayal of Sharon became a memorable part of the soap opera's success. Before Crossroads, Carolyn had already built a successful career in Hollywood. She was famous for her role as Morticia Addams in The Addams Family, 1964, a show that solidified her place in TV history. Her career in the 1950s and 1960s was marked by numerous film and TV appearances, showcasing her versatility and ability to portray both dramatic and comedic roles. However, she was often typecast because of her striking beauty, which sometimes limited the range of roles available to her. In 1977, Carolyn moved to the UK to join Crossroads, a decision that introduced her to a new audience. Her character, Sharon Metcalfe, was involved in complex personal and professional dramas surrounding the fictional Crossroads Motel. Although she was only part of the show for a few years, her role was significant during that period, and she quickly became a well-known face to British viewers. Her age, being in her late 40s at the time, did not diminish her presence or ability to captivate audiences. She brought maturity and depth to Sharon, making her an essential part of the storyline. Carolyn was married 3 times in her life. Her first marriage was to actor Donahue, but it ended in divorce after a short period. She then married actor and director Herbert Green, and their marriage lasted for several years. Carolyn's final marriage was to actor and musician William H. Brown, though that too ended in divorce. She did not have any children, and much of her personal life was kept private, reflecting her preference for a life away from the media's scrutiny. After leaving Crossroads, Carolyn struggled to find roles that matched her previous fame. Her acting career slowed, and she made fewer appearances on television and film. Despite this, she remained respected for her talent and had a dedicated fan base from her earlier successes. Carolyn Jones passed away on July 25, 2018, at the age of 77, after battling cancer. Although her later years were marked by a quieter life away from the public eye, her contributions to television, particularly her iconic role as Morticia Addams, left a lasting legacy. She is fondly remembered by fans of both The Addams Family and Crossroads, where her performances continue to be celebrated. Angus Lenny was a Scottish actor, best known for his portrayal of Shuggie McPhee in the British soap opera Crossroads, which aired from 1964 to 1988. Born on April 18, 1930, in Glasgow, Scotland, Angus was 44 years old when he first appeared as Shuggie McPhee in 1974. His role as the kind-hearted yet occasionally clumsy hotel porter became one of the show's most beloved characters, endearing him to Crossroads viewers over the years. Before his success on Crossroads, Angus had already established himself in television and film. He appeared in several popular series, including The Saint, Z-Cars, and Doctor Who. Additionally, he featured in the classic film The Great Escape, 1963, where he played a camp cook, a performance that remained one of his most remembered roles. Angus's role in Crossroads was a key part of the show's appeal. As Shuggie McPhee, he brought warmth and humor to the series, offering a contrast to the more dramatic elements of the soap. His character's good-natured personality and humorous moments resonated with the audience, making him a fan favorite. He remained a prominent figure in the show throughout its later years, which added to his widespread recognition. Regarding his personal life, Angus was married to Isabel, though details about their relationship were kept private. The couple had a daughter, Catherine, and lived a relatively quiet life, away from the media's attention. Angus preferred to keep his family life out of the spotlight, maintaining a sense of privacy despite his public career. Although Crossroads marked the peak of Angus Lenny's career, his subsequent roles in television and film did not reach the same level of fame. He continued to work in the entertainment industry, appearing in various projects, though his post-Crossroads work never achieved the same prominence. However, Angus remained a respected actor, known for his distinctive voice and ability to bring sincerity and humor to his roles. In his later years, Angus also returned to the stage, further showcasing his versatility and love for acting. Despite not regaining the same level of fame, his reputation as a reliable and skilled actor remained intact. Angus Lenny passed away on September 14, 2014, at the age of 84. His death marked the loss of a beloved actor, particularly for fans of Crossroads, who fondly remembered his portrayal of Shughie McPhee. While his career may not have reached the same heights post-Crossroads, his contribution to British television and his memorable character in the soap opera are still fondly remembered today. Angus's legacy as an actor lives on in the hearts of Crossroads fans and in the broader history of British television. And that's a wrap on the post-Crossroads journeys of the iconic cast. From continued careers in the limelight to surprising new paths, their stories remind us of the lasting impact this legendary show had on both television and its stars. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic trip down memory lane. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes insights into your favorite shows and actors. See you in the next video.